for the Warriors.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Maurice Spates out there with Iguodala. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Livingston. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing.
Hold up, I gotta just be real fast. I gotta sub in someone here.
Basket.
Okay, let's go.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. On the inbound, Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. And each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's
get a three-pointer in this half, boys.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense.
Jeez,
just
my
like
fucking brothers are fucking so annoying.
The best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out of transition.
I break some ankles. Oh.
With possession here. After the missed 3 from Iguodala. A shot by McDaniels.
Maybe.
No good.
Brian, shut up. He said that you're annoying.
Last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets.
He's younger.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. They're
I'm 13. He's looking like. How old are you, Brian? Like 9?
Road Warriors all season long.
But that fool looks like he's fucking 10. That fool looks like he's like fucking 12, dude. That fool's fucking big as fuck.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets.
I'm not that short. I'm kind of tall. I'm like 5'1".
Risa comes in for McDaniels, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. To the wing on the left. Rush dishes to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips.
Yes, Harden's back in.
Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go with the
Harden,
three-pointers.
he's
Let's go with
checked in
the
for
three-pointers.
Corey Brewer. The Warriors also with a sub.
What?
Barnes is checked in.
Can I start off with the three-pointer?
Warriors leading by 7.
A chance here.
Get your ass out here, Thompson. Get your ass out
Ramp
here.
up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill
I'm
and
gonna play
physical.
third quarter, and that's all, okay?
Green kicks to Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's Curry. He's got 10. Ariza outside. He kicks it to Beverly. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
They're calling you.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Okay.
3 minutes of action so far in the
Come on,
second
go
quarter.
for the shot.
It'll count.
Shot. Oh, butter beater.
My goodness.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Come on. Pick it up, dude.
Is your brother not there yet?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play like this quarter and then so.
Why not?
I gotta go eat.
Game? Oh.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 15 points and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Fine, dude.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Come on, Houston Rockets is good.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Motiejunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in the one spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Ariza passes to Howard. They need this. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Rockets. Brewer comes in for James Harden.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Ezeli's checked in for Golden State.
What was that?
Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. He wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
Spates checked in for Ezeli. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Brewer. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness that's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in the half court or transition.
No.
Going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a 6th sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged 1.5 steals a game over his career.
Kevin, Corey's one of those guys that's always going to give that effort offensively and find ways to contribute there. But more importantly, he's going to give you results on the defensive side of the ball.
He has an amazing motor. Never shuts down. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Clark. No good with the layup.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Pass to Brewer. On the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good by Clark. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
For Houston, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. No good on the second free throw. Fast break, here we go. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. And it's now 22 points for Steph Curry. It's Harden with the drive. Off the mark. Well through 3/4 of play. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th.
Come on, Ike.
Warriors leading by 16. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Rush. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot manning the middle.
And I wouldn't put it past the guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Curry, good. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Tries yet again. No good from Beasley.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get.
Look out!
Yes.
He throws stuff like that. You go home run. How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Goodness.
From deep 3-point range, the Rockets pull it in.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has. Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the 2nd spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Houston making some changes. Reza comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Beverly with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Shot from 12. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Beverly. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, gee, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in 2nd in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. We've got 1:23 left in the game.
They're completely untracked here. Actually, they're off the track. I'm not seeing the usual flow and movement from the offense from this team. And that's not like them. That's out of character. They got to get back to their free-flowing offense.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.